Have you ever wondered how a young warrior, barely 16 years old, became one of the greatest heroes in the Mahabharata? His name was Abhimanyu, the son of Arjuna and Subhadra, and the nephew of Lord Krishna. Although his life was short, his courage became immortal. Even today, thousands of years later, people remember him as the symbol of bravery, determination, and sacrifice. The story of Abhimanyu began even before he was born. One day, Arjuna was explaining to his wife Subhadra the secret of the powerful military formation known as the Chakravyuha. This battle formation was almost impossible to defeat. Arjuna carefully described how a warrior could enter the formation and break through its many layers. While Subhadra listened, the baby Abhimanyu inside her womb also heard every word. However, before Arjuna could explain the method of escaping from the Chakravyuha, Subhadra fell asleep. Seeing that she was asleep, Arjuna stopped speaking. As a result, Abhimanyu learned only how to enter the formation but never learned how to come out. No one imagined that this unfinished lesson would one day change the course of the Mahabharata forever. Years passed, and Abhimanyu grew into a handsome, intelligent, and fearless prince. He mastered archery, sword fighting, mace combat, and chariot warfare. Under the guidance of his father Arjuna and the blessings of Lord Krishna, he became one of the finest young warriors of his time. Though young in age, his heart was filled with the spirit of a true Kshatriya. Then came the great Kurukshetra war. For 12 days, fierce battles shook the battlefield. On the 13th day, Dronacharya created the deadly Chakravyuha. He knew that Arjuna, the only warrior who could completely break the formation, had been deliberately taken far away by the Trigarta warriors. Without Arjuna, the Pandava army stood helpless. At that moment, young Abhimanyu stepped forward. He respectfully bowed to Yudhishthira and said, "I know how to enter the Chakravyuha. If all of you follow me closely, together we can defeat the enemy." The Pandavas agreed, and with complete confidence, Abhimanyu charged into the formation like a blazing comet. His arrows flew with incredible speed. One after another, the mighty warriors of the Kaurava army fell before him. His courage shocked even Dronacharya. Karna, Kripacharya, Ashwathama, Duryodhana, and many other great warriors watched in amazement as the young prince fought with unmatched skill. But destiny had another plan. As soon as Abhimanyu entered the Chakravyuha, Jayadratha used a divine boon to stop the other Pandava warriors from following him. Bhima and the others tried again and again to break through, but Jayadratha blocked every attempt. Suddenly, Abhimanyu found himself completely alone inside the enemy formation. Even then, he did not lose heart. He fought fearlessly against impossible odds. His arrows struck like lightning, defeating countless soldiers. He destroyed chariots, broke powerful weapons, and forced even Duryodhana to retreat. The Kaurava army began to fear the young hero standing alone before them. Realizing they could not defeat him in a fair battle, the Kaurava warriors broke every rule of warfare. Several warriors attacked him together. Dronacharya ordered that his bow should be destroyed. Karna cut the string of his bow. Kripacharya killed his horses, and another warrior shattered his chariot. Within moments, Abhimanyu stood alone without a chariot, horses, or bow. But the brave prince refused to surrender. He picked up a sword and shield and continued fighting. When his sword broke, he fought with a heavy mace. When the mace was destroyed, he lifted the broken wheel of a chariot and used it as a weapon. The sight of the young warrior standing alone with nothing but a broken wheel against the greatest warriors of the age became one of the most unforgettable moments in the Mahabharata. The Kaurava warriors surrounded him from every direction. Tired, wounded, and exhausted, Abhimanyu continued fighting until his very last breath. He never begged for mercy. He never turned his back on the enemy. When Arjuna returned to the Pandava camp that evening, he learned the heartbreaking truth. His beloved son had fought alone against the greatest warriors and sacrificed his life while protecting righteousness. Filled with grief and righteous anger, Arjuna vowed, "Before tomorrow's sunset, I will defeat Jayadratha. If I fail, I will enter the funeral fire myself." The next day, with Lord Krishna guiding his chariot, Arjuna fulfilled his promise. Abhimanyu's sacrifice became a turning point in the Mahabharata. His story teaches us that true heroes are not remembered for how long they live, but for the courage with which they stand for what is right. Whenever life brings difficult challenges, remember Abhimanyu. Face every obstacle with courage, never abandon your values, and never give up. That is why, even after thousands of years, the name of Abhimanyu continues to inspire the world.